Mr. Chairman, Vice Chairman, thanks so much for calling this meeting. I'm going to pick up where Senator Cortez Masto left off. We are struggling every day in Indian country, in this country. Poor schools, poor health care, poor law enforcement, lack of housing. We can't afford not to be absolutely the best at what we do. We can't afford to wait 6 years to address the issues that GAO has set forth. We need to do a better job on this dais, I think, holding you all accountable and knowing that this matters, this work matters that you do, and it's a matter in some cases of life and death, and it certainly is a matter of future of the children who live in Indian country. And so I'm not going to maybe go beyond that, but I want you to know that we intend to take this very seriously. And we want to see better results. And I think anyone who has sat through these hearings last Congress knows that we're particularly concerned about the quality and about the response at Indian Health. It needs to be better. And so all of this, as we work through these programs, it's hard to fight for additional funding when there appears to be a lack of accountability for the funding you already get. And, you know, I spent a lot of time reviewing GAO reports in our role on the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee. I think that in many cases we don't take these reports as seriously as what we should, but it's particularly concerning to me in Indian country. And so rather than go through a series of questions about when and if, just know that we're going to call on you to give us reports. It's not going to wait until the next hearing. We're going to be on this. And so if you need more resources, if that's a problem, then you need to say it. You can't just keep doing what you're doing and expecting the same result. We have the lowest rates of high school graduation are Indian country, the lowest rates of, highest rates of infant mortality, the highest rates of diabetes. I mean, we could just go on and on and on. That's not a formula for success going forward. And so you have an obligation not only to the taxpayers and the people of this country, you have a treaty obligation to meet these standards under treaty obligations. And so just know, I know we're turning a page. We have a new administration coming in, but we're going to be looking for a much higher level of accountability, and we're going to be asking our friends at GAO to continue to participate to change the outcomes. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.